thinking about what you were saying about doing something to make a difference around here, pay back the camp.
I'm listening.
Do you got a few minutes? I want to show you something.
Yeah, guess I can spare you a minute or two.
So where are we heading? You ever been up to the caves north of the lake?
I know. Come on, see if you can keep up.
Okay, let's go. I got march duty anyway this morning. Gotta see if any freaks are stuck in the muck out that way. When's the last time you went up there?
Been a few years, I guess. When I was a boy, we used to live in that damn cave. My old man sort of fancied himself a geologist.
Sounds like we got a couple. Freaks stuck in the mud, I mean.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Nice work. Think Schizo's just found a new man for the job.
You know what Schizo can go do.
Anyway, as I was saying, we spent hours talking about how all these caves were formed when lava flows would harden on the outside, but the molten cores would still flow like buried rivers. You got the big caves that drew in the tourists, like Metolius up there, but there's way more than that. Riddled all over these parts.
Okay, we're coming up on the highway. We gotta be quiet.
All right, get down.
Jesus Christ! This is why you brought me out here? You smell a bunch of goddamn freaks?
Yeah. Okay. Come on, follow me.
Wait. Follow? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never get down.
You got a point?
Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never get down.
You got a point?
Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never get down. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed? Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah. In July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year.
A few.
A few. Yeah, but your numbers now.
You got a point?
Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 90 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks do you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks do you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Every night. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks do you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Every night there's a steady stream of them up and down the Sandian Highway. Thousands of freaks pouring into the Lost Lake Valley. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer too, Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks do you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Stay down.
are we heading?
You ever been out to the caves north of the lake?
I know 'em. Come on, see if you can keep up.
Okay, let's go.
I got march duty anyway this morning. Gotta see if any freaks are stuck in the muck out that way.
When's the last time you went up there?
Been a few years, I guess. When I was a boy, we used to live in that damn cave. An old man sort of fancied himself a geologist. Sounds like we got a couple. Freaks stuck in the mud, I mean. Nice work. Think Skizzo's just found a new man for the job.
You know what Skizzo can go do.
Anyway, as I was saying, I spent hours talking about how all these caves were formed when lava flows would harden on the outside, but the molten cores would still flow like buried rivers. You got the big caves that drew in the tourists, like Metolius up there, and there's way more than that. Riddled all over these parts.
Okay, we're coming up on the highway. We gotta be quiet. All right, don't get too close. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer, too. Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Stay down.
Just what the hell are we doing, Deke? This doesn't seem all that smart, even for a goddamn drifter.
Hold up. You remember telling me about how the tourists used to flood up from California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway?
Yeah, in July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing. These freaks, the big groups, the ones that some call hordes, I think they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer, too. Ricky, Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed?
A few.
A few. Yeah, but their numbers never go down.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Every night there's a steady stream of them up and down the Sandium Highway. Thousands of freaks pouring into the Lost Lake Valley north of the Cascades.
You think they're coming up from California? Highway's closed off. No one's been south of the Santiam Pass in years.
It's not closed off to the hordes. Freaks are the reason it's closed off. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that the hordes come in every night. Not a goddamn thing we can do to stop them.
lost more than a few men trying to back in the day.
Yeah, I know. I was there. And every horde that comes through leaves a few stragglers or gets busted up and scatters, and just like that, freaks everywhere as far as the eye can see.
You don't need to see them to know that they're around.
We figure out a way to stop the hordes coming through. Maybe we can make some headway, reduce their numbers.
Make it safer. Free up more farmland, irrigation.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we do that? You know goddamn well you can't take on a whatever you call it, a horde?
This is how.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. They stay in there all day, hibernating or whatever the freaks do.
So, what are you thinking that we...
Yep. Blow it the hell up. Stick it dynamite there, and there. We bring down a mountain of rock. We seal this shit up.
Yeah, so we trap a few hundred inside. What good is that gonna do?
No, you don't get it. We seal this cave. Maybe they don't got no place to sleep. Or maybe this trail of piss and shit dries out, goes stale, and others stop coming.
All right. You get my attention. Okay, come on, let's head back. All right. My knees are warmed up a bit. Let's see if you can keep up.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me, when does being out in the shit make you an expert on freaks? You spend your spare time just following them around, seeing what makes them tick?
Not exactly.
And how do you know about all this? About what a horde's gonna do, where they sleep?
A few days ago, I was riding north of Belknap Crater when a chopper flew by.
A chopper?
Just listen to me. It was a black chopper. One of those Nero choppers that used to fly all over the goddamn place when the shit was going down.
And you saw one, still flying.
I followed them. I stole one of their radios. I've been trying to track them down, see if they have a base around here. Supplies. Shit, I mean, see if the feds are still alive. You know what I'm saying? They're out here doing field work of some kind on the freaks. They're studying them.
They got resources to do that, while we're out here starving, fighting to stay alive.
I followed them up to the Grotto Caves. You know the ones?
Yeah.
They had motion sensors set up, measuring how many freaks used the cave during the day, and, Mike, it was thousands.
That right.
They said freaks all up and down the Cascade Range, south of Crater Lake and north up to Smith Rock, all use these lava tube caves to hibernate. So, we blow up those caves, maybe we have a few less to deal with.
Hey, this idea of yours, it's got some merit, but a job like that, it's gonna take a fair amount of TNT.
You said you wanted help making Lost Lake safer. This is how we do it.
All right, look. There's some things I gotta do, okay? But you meet me at the bridge in a couple of minutes. I know where we can find some.
I was out in the shit a few months back. We saw a bunch of freaks. Damn horde. You think they group together like that for a reason?
I used to be a cop, believe it or not. And farewell.
Ready? Where are we headed? This time you're gonna have to trust me.
Okay, where are we going?
You know what they used to mine all around these parts?
Yeah, mercury or something.
That's right, cinnabar. They extracted mercury from cinnabar. Folks back east think it was gold mines out here and silver. Not so.
one in Sherman's camp. Jesus, Mike, what the hell? You told me that you were never setting foot in that place again.
Did I? I don't recall.
You were drunk right after Joe was killed.
Did I tell you why?
No.
Here! Turn right, here! This is it!
Mike, the place is gonna be crawling. I don't think this is a good idea.
Weather holds, we'll be safe enough. All right. That there? It's the old federal building. That's where we're headed. Let's not go looking for trouble. Stay out of the buildings. Come on. We gotta head over this way.
Where are we headed?
Just follow me. Key will be on the commissioner.
And you know where he is? Where his body is?
I think I do. You heard me here.
Yeah, everybody got wiped out, man, woman, and child. Only a few got out, and you were one of them, right?
Only 2 got out. Me and Nora. But it wasn't the freaks that took us out.
What do you mean?
Here.
What the hell, Mike?
2 weeks in. The ammo was gone. 2 sides called a truce. A meeting. Right here. Oh, we knew what was coming. We knew what was coming and we were prepared. Fight didn't last long, but it was bad. They had ammunition left after all, and hell, oh hell, you can see what they did.
Like I said, 2 people walked out of this town after all was said and done. And some days, I wish to hell one of them wasn't me. Commissioner's over there in the bean counter suit. Go get the key so we can get the hell out of here.
You didn't give a damn about sealing the caves. You brought me here you brought me here because you wanted me to see this.
Not true. All right, you got the key. We're gonna go get the maps to those mines, just like I said, and we're gonna get more than enough TNT to seal every cave in the valley.
Bullshit.
You are right about one thing. I'm not sorry you've seen it.
Not following you, Mike.
I am talking about the war that's coming. With the Rippers. The one that Skizzo's so hot for. Can he die? On either side? Never mind. Come on, let's get this done.
Here's the door. Locked.
Place is locked up tight. Come on. Gotta find a way upstairs.
Smells like something died in here.
Nudes. Yeah, I smell them. Bad business. Okay. All right, this is it. Now we got maps to every mine in the county showing where they stored their dynamite. Okay, come on. Hear that? Yeah.
Weren't you expecting anyone?
Nope.
Do you have my back here?
Hey, I don't like starting trouble, but I'll finish it if I have to.
Stay behind me.
Hey, I could take care of myself.
I'm not saying you can't, but remember the last time that we were out in the shit.
Yeah, like I said, in behind you.
Get in
You killed him!
Yeah,
That's all of them. Let's go.
Right behind you.
What's this? Stay down.
I got this.
Freaks.
Put you out!
Jesus, what a mess! Now you know why no one goes into Sherman's camp. Addie finds out you're out here risking your ass like this, she's gonna be pissed. Now how would she find out about something like that? Not from me.
මෙච්චර ළමක්ලන්ට කරලා තිබ්බේ හරි මචං අපිට ඕන විස්තරය ගත්තා අපි යමු මචං මෙච්චර ඇහිලා නැද්ද කියන්නේ දැන් නම් පාරල ඉස්සරවත්තේ හිමීට යමන් ආනේ අත්තායේ අවුරුදු 80ක පළපුරුද්දක් ඇති මහත්තයා ඔය අවුරුදු 80ක පළපුරුද්ද ගැන කියන්නේ ඒ කාලේ තින් බයික් අතට හුරු හත්තිය තමා මගේ සොම්බි ලෝකෙකත් ඇවිල්ලා ඇති කියලා අපේ එකම එක සොම්බි ලෝකයි හමුනේ ඌ මරු හැබැයි අම්මට සිරියා එකකින් පාරක් තමයි සුපිරියටම වැස්ස මචං අදා දිනවා වෙරියයි දාවම කොහොම ඇද්ද බා අම්මට තිලි මේ මචං ලෝ ග්‍රැෆික් මචං මේ ලෝ ඕ අම්මට සිරි ලෝ ග්‍රැෆික් උනා තාම ඩඩුවේ වතුර පාර එහෙම මරු පාර අවුස් කැම්ප් එක ළඟට මචං ආවා TNT හම්බුන්නේ නැහැ මචං අපිට
He wonders why I'm a pacifist. That's what he likes to call me. He thinks I'm going to get everybody killed.
Well, are you going to get everyone killed?
Freaks aren't going to be around forever. Now, when they're gone, we're going to need some folks around here to help pick up the pieces. Hey, look, hey. I don't like Carlos and his rippers any more than I like Tucker or Copeland and his goddamn truthers. All right, but here's the thing, Deke. I'm not going out of my way to kill any of them. I've had my share of killing. Even if Carlos comes for you, my truce will hold. You can bet on that.
මොකල්ද බං ඒ හම්බුනේ TNT හම්බුණානේ මචං. ඩයිනමයිට් ඉතින් තියෙනවා ඈ. අපි ඉතින් ගේමට බැස්සොත් ගැව්වා වගේ ඩයිනමයිට්.
Yeah, for once I agree with Skizzo. The Rippers, they ain't
බයික් එක නැගලා යන්න වෙයිද?
anymore.
හැබැයි මචං මේ වண்டி සුපිරියක් ඈ. මම එක දවසක් පැද්දානේ ආයේ මරු පිකප් එකේම. ඔව්. ෂෝට් කට් නේ වන් තියෙන්නේ. ඒක පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕන. තියෙන එක. 700 ගණක් යන්නත් බෑ මගේ බයික් එක මන් දාලත් ආවේ අපරාධේ. අම්මට සිරිනවනේ බයික් එක ගාවට ආයේ දුවමු. මොකද මම මේ පයින් යන්නේ කීටර 700 ගණන්. බලන්න ආයෙ දුවන්න බෑ බයික් එක ගාවට. මෙහි නෙමෙයිද මම පාර. මෙහි බයික් එක මෙතනින් ගන්න බැයිද? තාම ලොක් බං. කොටස් දෙකයි අරුනේ. කොටස් දෙකයි අරුනේ ලොක් අනිත් ඒවා. පෙට්‍රල් කොහොමද බං? පුල් දිනන ඔක්කොම. මෙහින් යමංගු. උන් තාම හරි පොඩ්ඩ වෙලා මන් දුන්නේ. උන් තාම මල් කඩනවා අම්මට සිරියනවා කපල් එක. කොහෙන්ද මම මෙහාට යන්නේ? මේ ගඟක් නේ පාර මැද තියෙන්නේ. මැප් එකෙන් බලමු. මෙහෙන් දාන් යන්න වෙයිද? වණ්ඩි හැබැයි දැන් අද්ද නෑ මං පොඩි එන්ජින් එකක් ගහගත්තා. මෙහෙන් දාලා ගියා නේ බා. ඔව්. මේ තියෙන්නේ බම් පාර. අපි අර කලින් ගියු පාර. අම්බේ බයික් එක කැඩෙනවා ආයේ. අඩේ වතුර යනවානේ බං ආම්මට සිවිවෙනි ස්පීඩ් එකකින්. නැත්තම් මම මේ ග්‍රැෆික් ලෝ දාපු හින්දාද බං?
Yeah, Mike, this is Steve.
අඩේ ග්‍රැෆික් ලෝ දාහම 아무තු ගෑම්මකුත් තියෙනවා බං. ඒක නිකම්ම මචං අර FPS drop එකකුත් නෑ සුපිරිය. ආබි නතු දාලා පාරේ. අඩේ කලින් මෙතන ගහක් විතරයි නේවන් තිබ්බේ මෙච්චරත් අඩේ. නැත්තම් ගහ පර වෙලාද?
Yeah, Mike, I remember. Lost Lake out.
මහන් ගහින්ද අපිට වටයක් දා. උදවිල්ලද කවුරු හරි? නෑනේ. ජා. අද ඇම්බියුලන්ස් එක තිබ්බනේ උදව් වෙයි. බෙහෙත් ඇදිනේ. කෙලිය ගියහම අම්බේ බයික් එක ඉතින් ගන්න දෙයක් නෑ මචං. බලහන්. සොම්බි නෙමෙයි මිනිස්සු ගියාන්කෝ. අම්මට තිරියනවා.
Ricky, what's going on?
That guy we've been looking for, Eric Lynch, who murdered
බලහන් වණ්ඩිය කැඩුනානේ. පොඩක් වණ්ඩි හරවගත්තේ එහෙම.
Yes, yeah, he's on the north shore at the old boat.
මේ හරි මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? උන් එහෙනම් මං ආවා. රෑත් වෙලා බා. වණ්ඩියෙන් දුම් දාන්නේ පුදුමයි.
Brian, I'm at one of your beacons, the one outside of Rogue Camp.
Drifter, St. John, I think that.
අම්මට අරු.
Why am I here?
Oh brain.
I show,
Oh,
Gihaa will
buddhi.
be coming to that location now. Be ready. O'Brien out.
That's why I'm here.
බලමු ආයි චොපර් එකක් එයිද? ඔය එන්නේ මචං චොපර් එක. ආයි මචං හැංගි ගේම් ගහන්න බෑ.
Can hardly miss it. What do you need me to do?
Get close to the researcher. Remember, you have to stay proximity or I can't detect
ඒක නම් සද්ද සුපිරියට ආවා. අම්මට තිලියනවානේ. අපි මොකක්ද හයිලේ?
Brian, tracker's set. Here he is.
No 2060. We've now completed the survey of 24 nesting sites.
Perimeter alarm.
Including those at Marion Forks, Pioneer Cemetery, the Cascade Highway bumper site.
දැක්ක කියහංගෝ.
On site.
Can't we?
අපි කතා කරලා විතර ගමු. බලන් අහන් ඉන්න බැරි වුණානේ එතන ෂි.
No idea. We're done when the doc says we're done.
මෙතන මේක හයි කරන්නේ බා. හරි එහෙනම් මේකත් මෙහාට ගියා.
No 2060. We've now completed the survey
අහගෙන
of
හිටියනම්
24
හරි.
including those at Marion Forks, Pioneer Cemetery, the Cascade Highway bumper site, the truck stop on the old Belknap Road. What was that called again?
Crazy Willies.
Yes.
ඕකටත් මචං ගලක් ගහන්න බලන් ඉමු.
Things about the old world I don't miss. The Crazy Willies, south of the Belknap crater.
I got a question, Doc.
Sure, it's not like I'm busy or anything.
The nests. What are they building?
We don't know.
Why do they only build them in, buildings, structures, cabins, things like that?
We have a theory that
I mean, we never see them where wild animals would build them. In trees,
යනවා
or
කියහංගෝ.
outbuildings, only houses.
you finished.
Sorry.
The guys back at the lab have a theory. I'm sure when they're ready to talk about it, they'll come